All right, Gene, are
Uh,
you ready to be counted in?
let's go. Let's go. Hey ho.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where My Mom's At podcast with Christina P.
Oh yeah, dog. Hear that theme song? It's time to get hyped, y'all. I'm in Austin. My shit's broken, but my spirit ain't broken, as you can tell. I got my beautiful rainbow behind me. I've been watching the Netflix. I've been watching Halston, which is why I'm obsessed with these big ass glasses now.
Oh, that's why you have them on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I just thought it was like, why not get more fashionable? It's just something I'm doing.
Oh, I thought some more injuries were accrued and someone punched you in both of your eyes, but I'm glad that that's not the case.
Oh, no, you're talking about these dark circles. This is just.
Oh,
yeah,
no. You look fine. That's just usually, I feel like those glasses are usually to cover up injuries.
Right.
Wait, the lady in Halston wears those?
First of all, he's not a lady. Halston was a very gay man who designed
I was
women's
close.
How dare you? How dare you? No, Halston. Halston's a show on Netflix about the clothing designer, and I love the show except for the extreme butt fucking scenes. Because you're like, I know that Halston was a homosexual man. I have many homosexual male friends, but I'm like, I don't need to see them all getting BF'd to know that they're into dudes. It's like, I don't want to see any of my heroes having sex ever on shows. But for some reason, like every Showtime show you ever watched, you notice that the first opening scene is sex. And you're like, this is so gratuitous. Like, there's a point in one's life where you're like, I get it. People fuck. I don't need to see this.
Yeah, you always have
all
these
the time.
fantasies, and, they never just fuck the way that you think that you'd want them to fuck.
Like what, buddy? What you talking about?
I don't know. I just feel like
Which fantasies?
I don't know. I feel like everything, there's always just like flower petals everywhere and shit and fucking some crazy like fog machine in the background and like crazy lighting. And then you see it and you're just like, oh no, they're just going at it like rabbits for sure.
Yeah, like at least in the real world, sex is never glamorous or beautiful, especially when you're middle-aged and it's so gross. Like the thought of Tom and I banging is so gross that if anybody saw it, okay, let me get some business out of the way. Listen, guys, I am on meat stick recovery. This is now week 4, and I've been really happy resting. Last week, I was so like on this high, this euphoria of being rested, and now I'm getting restless. I'm finally like, get me out in the world. I'm sick of fucking this boot. Let me show you my fucking boot that I'm wearing. Look at this beast. So every time I have to get up and take a pish in the night.
Look at you bedazzling it.
I know. My kids decorated this. See the work, the craftsmanship.
Some love went into that boot.
So much goes into this boot. And so I got to put this motherfucker on and then like wheel my shit over to the toilet. It's a lot, dude. So I'm ready to be out. So 2 more weeks. July 16th, I go get x-rayed. And if I get the okay, I am coming to Liberty Township, Ohio. That is my mission, y'all.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I said y'all organically. Did you hear that?
Wait, so if you go from bed to bathroom, you have to strap that thing on the way?
Yeah, I mean, I started, especially in the beginning, because it's so raw.
Right.
Like my meat stick was just all open wound. It's so gnarly. Like if I were to fall down on meat stick, it would be disastrous. So now I cover it, and I go, but I don't do it all the time. I'm starting to slack because the wound is starting to heal, and I feel better now.
Hell yeah.
But it's wild, dude. It's wild. The whole thing it's so gnarly. I wish I could show you that. I showed you the scabs last week. That was fun.
Yeah. You showed us a couple of those. Those were great. I can pull some of those up from last week if you want to take a look at some of the stitches
look at
on
the
your
meat
sticks.
The meat is getting.
I like
less
that. That's what
meatier.
you're calling it now.
This is meat stick, and I also keep meat stick in a compression sock, and I've changed out the sock every day. I like to keep it colorful. So let me do some dates and then I will get on with the show. We have so much to catch up on. You guys really chimed in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I love this. No, the audience, I just love it. I love when you guys get dialed into the show. I feel like there's a great ebb and flow. So July 22nd, I am aiming to come to Liberty Township, Ohio, until the 24th, and then August 12th, Columbus, Ohio. After Columbus, I roll into Oklahoma City, Indianapolis hits, Denver. I'm so excited to go back to Comedy Works, Raleigh, North Carolina. Judork Titties, Carolines, it looks like. Well, we'll see what that. Salt Lake City's been rescheduled to November. San Antonio's been rescheduled to December. And on. Orlando, it goes. And I'm just adding some Austin dates as well. I'm going to be doing the Creek and the Cave, I believe August 5th, 6th, and 7th. So get tickets for that now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm stoked, dude. Oh my God. So I've been following Bad Baby on Instagram. That's who that is, by the way. Catch me outside. How about that? Let me tell you, that girl is good at entertaining. She's hot.
Yeah.
She looks smoking for, she just turned 18. And so.
No, yeah, you
know,
better catch her on that OnlyFans. Are you gonna prescribe to her OnlyFans?
Prescribe? No, I don't. What's the point? So explain to me how this works. Like you pay money and then you get to see nude pictures of these people.
Usually the more famous they are, the less naked you pay to see them.
Bummer.
Yeah. So probably it's just like, oh yeah, Instagram would flag this, so instead, here's just a very revealing, I don't know, bikini or something. I don't know.
Boring.
In all honesty, I'm only subscribed to Robert Paul Champagne on OnlyFans, so I couldn't tell you what the traditional posts are like.
There's no need for anyone else. Like he is the God. What is he doing on his OnlyFans? Is he JSD on there?
I mean, yeah, same shit he does on TikTok and Instagram, It's just, I don't think he's showing more of his dick or less of his dick, but it's always, it's the same flavor. It's the same flavor you're getting. I don't think he's posted it in a while, but I think every now and then he does a post like, hey guys, remember I could come like this. And then he comes and then that's the post.
They let you J or D on OnlyFans. They let you do that stuff?
That's what OnlyFans is. It's a porn site.
Wow. The world is like, because I remember when Aaron Carter J'd his D.
Yeah, I remember that time of your life. You were very excited about it.
Well, because I was like, I think I would say he's like the originator of this idea of like, I think it was like New Year's Eve. He's like, hey, I'm Aaron Carter. I'm going to play my new song and then I'm going to J my D at midnight. And I remember being like, that is so wild and brilliant. And yeah, how much are tickets? I'm going to watch this guy, J is D. Because I think it's endlessly interesting. Like I would pay to watch anybody J their Ds. I think it's fascinating. Don't you? Or is it too gross for you?
I mean, watching dudes J their D, not my cup of tea. I could understand why you would want to watch it and why that's exciting for you. I mean, really, the whole OnlyFans never really clicked with me because I feel like OnlyFans is like, I want to see this specific person, come
doing their stuff.
yeah, in front of me. And when it's come to choosing my porn, it's just like anyone will do. I don't need a specific person. I'm not putting names into search bars and stuff. It's just like, oh, they're doing that thing that I like. Cool, I'll watch that.
And they're moderately attractive enough.
Sure, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I know. It depends on how desperate you are, right? In the moment.
How desperate I am by myself jerking off. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And like, where am I in my life?
Yeah.
It never feels good to go there though, does it? Like
right.
You're never really 100% in the right place.
Yeah, you see how long it takes me to Google stuff. Imagine how long it takes me to find porn I want to jerk off to. Sometimes you gotta settle.
It's finding a clip to masturbate to. Hurry up and find that shit. Okay, let's. Can you show them a picture of my scoot? Where did my glasses go? I'm such a fucking.
Ooh, yeah. Let me pull that up.
I'm not still. I feel like I'm still coming out of a drug haze, but most importantly, I need help from listeners because I got some real issues going on with my 3-year-old that I need help with. Where the fuck are my glasses? Oh, I put them away. I'm turning 1,000 years old. So this is my scoot, you guys. I thought I would share it with you.
Jesus Christ.
So it's a knee scooter.
You're riding around with that?
You better fucking
You
believe it.
taking
I
that
am.
outside?
Oh, I've taken it. I mean, I haven't gone outside a whole lot, but we went to the mall and I rocked my scoot, and it's a real crowd pleaser, and you can really tell where people are when they see it because one lady was like, "That's amazing, good for you," and then this other woman goes, "Why did you do that?" Not how did you do that? Why did you do that? And I was like, "Bitch, because of joy. Have you heard of joy and fun and like?" Because it's a bad situation. Make it better, stupid. So this is my basket. I got these flowers on Amazon. I think there's a go do the close up photo, and they're just these easy little silk flowers, and you thread them through. I'm gonna start a business where I decorate scoots, just to give you a little joy. And then I had a license plate made for my scoot too. If you want to go ahead and show my license plate.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Lots of questions on that one in public.
Yeah. What do you tell them? What type of questions do you get, Christina?
Some people are like, what does FGTRTD stand for? And I'm like, for girls that ride till death, duh.
And then what is the probability of them believing you?
I mean, what do you mean? That is what it stands for.
I know that's what it
is.
stands for, but it's just like strangers are asking you that. So when you say it stands for girls that ride till death, do they give you one of those like their eyebrows are like, okay, and then they just kind of walk away? They're like, oh, how neat. Where'd you buy it? I want to get one for my daughter.
So I went to my my doctor for a physical, and he's like, what's that all about? And I was like, it's for girls that ride till death. And he just accepted it. And he was like, okay. And he went on with the physical. Like it's funny because when you give people an answer, even they're okay. You know, if you're just like, no, dude, what are you talking about?
Boy, you have so much courage, Christina.
So much courage. And can I tell you why though? Because on my ketamine vision, when I was in the ER getting my bone reset, and I was high beyond belief, and I was in the fourth dimension, and I had this realization that we're all going to die. We are all dying. It's not if, it is when. So, and also, number two, addendum to that thought, no one's going to give a shit about you when you're gone. Maybe the people that really loved you and knew you, but I'm saying like, if I die tomorrow, is the woman at the mall who asked about FGTRTD, it's not going to matter. None of this matters ultimately because she's going to die too. So you may as well have fun. You may as well have fun and make it yours and color outside the lines because who cares?
Solid advice.
Who cares? Right?
Solid advice.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's all fun. You may as well have fun.
So with that mentality,
Yes.
What other crazy shit are you going to do to your scoot?
Well, here's the deal is that I'm trying to find I got a Bauhaus sticker and then I couldn't put it on correctly, so that one got messed up. I'm trying to find 80s stickers because I realized I really like the 80s and I just haven't found the right kinds. My kids put on some Power Ranger stickers. Those are good. I have on a bell too. I don't know if you can see there's a bell.
You know, I was actually going to ask you if that was post market or if that came stock with the scoot.
That's post market. I customized the S out of the scoot. So if you guys are interested in me customizing your scoot.
Now, I'm noticing that I'm not seeing any of the actual wheels. Have you upgraded this with some spinnies on it?
Oh my God, you're going to die.
Shut up. You have not.
No. But the scoot, okay, this model that I bought on Amazon is marketed as like the off-roading scoot.
The off-roading scoot.
Okay, fuck. Can you just Google it? Knee Rover on Amazon. It's called the Knee Rover. And this one's the sporty edition. And it shows motherfuckers wearing their boot like mine and then like scooting over rocks and like scooting down mountains and stuff. I'm like, there is no way.
Fuck, dude.
Find the video. Yeah, but look at the sales video. That's me. That's the one I have.
This one, the one in the red? Or the...
but I have it in blue. But find the sales video. The video is ridiculous. See, like she's in the park with her scoot. Like, no, you're not. Not if you're injured. You're not. Go up and see if there's a sales video, Nadav. That's what I want these people to see. It's like, we don't have to do the sound. Go up further. There's like
Oh, there we go.
Stupid. Yeah, watch this. Look at these fools. Look, he's like, I'm scooting in the park. No, you're not. I'm scooting by the pool. No, you're not. Yeah, I'm throwing the ball with my kid. No, you're not. Not when you're severely injured like we are. Yeah. He's like,
oh, look, you could use it as a footrest.
I do that. I do that. Yeah, here he is. See, they're all like off-roading.
You are not skipping rocks with one working leg.
With the scoot. No way. Look at him. See, there's like rocky terrain. He's like, my scoot can take me there. I could do laundry. No, you can't.
I want to know how much of an asshole their spouse or their best friend is. That's just like, it's like, hey man, I know you injured your leg. You've had a rough day, but you know what? We're going off-roading. And it's just like, bro, I'm going to scoot.
Or like, we're going to go play Frisbee at the beach. No, you're not. How am I going to get there on my scoot? By the way, in the real world, this has really given me a whole new opinion on inclusivity, by the way, because there are several places that I've had to go to that don't have handicap ramps. Now I'm starting to feel the injustice.
Oh, wow.
And there are a few buildings here in Austin that I'm going to start protesting because there were no ramps. And Tom had to pull my scoot down off the curb. Can you imagine? All right. But
I'd pay money to watch you get frustrated that there's no ramp, and then Tom frustratingly dragging your scoot trying to break it down the stairs.
He hates it so much. He gets so mad at me. I'm like, come on, take me out into the world, please. Like, look how pale I am. Like, I've been making my own vitamin D for a month now. It's not good.
Oh yeah, what is that like? Like, if you want to leave the house, like, is that like a whole thing, or is it just?
Yeah, it's the worst. Like, so I have to put scoot in the car and my crutches because sometimes, like I said, there are stairs or like the world is not flat for your scoot. The world is not flat.
The world is not built for scoots, yeah.
It's not built for me to be in my scoot. So I have to get the crutches and then I have to crutch over certain obstacles and go. So like literally I'm with my scoot and then Tom has to carry the crutches next to me. It's a nightmare.
Oh, this is actually so much worse than I thought.
It's so bad. And then people recognize him at the same time, like, hey, stop, girl. Oh, and then he's like, yeah. It's so funny. Okay. But listen, you guys, so moms, let's get into mom talk here because I am genuinely at a fucking loss here. As you can tell, I'm not as peppy as I was last week. And it's because, so my 2-year-old Julian, he's about to turn 3 July 20th. And the other, like last week, so he gets up and he cries in the middle of the night and usually it stops, right? 10 minutes, he's fine. He just goes back to sleep. This time, he started crying and then it stopped. And I was like, cool. And then I hear crying and footsteps, Mommy! And Ellis is behind him. And now they're sleeping in my bed. So it happened the first night. And I was like, this is cute. There's nothing cuter than sleeping with your kids, but it's horrible because you don't sleep because they're moving around. Julian will pop up at 3 a.m, ready to play. And then not want to go to sleep for an hour. So it's torture, but it's adorable because their faces are just so cute. And you're like, oh my God, my 2 little boys. I just love them so much. So that was night 1. Night 2, so he's crawling out of his crib, which is a problem with children because now he can crawl out of the crib and crack his head open and have all kinds of bad things happen. So now comes oh my God, did I send you the crib picture, the Texas style?
I did. You did?
I did. You gotta look at this. You gotta look at this shit. If this doesn't, I'm gonna send it to you right now. But I want you to block out his face. Okay?
Oh yeah. Okay, so if it's that, then yeah, that's already prepped and ready to go.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna die. So the next day, I call my wonderful handyman Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. He's been such a blessing here. I go, listen, dude, my kid's crawling out of his crib. You got to come over and help me build the toddler bed because we had one from Ellis. So a toddler bed is different in that it's the things are lower, the railings are lower, and they can get in and out by themselves so they don't injure themselves. So we had one from the move. It was in the garage. It's taped up. You just have to put it together. So Jacob comes. I take a nap. I wake up. I ask my nanny, did Jacob put together the bed? She goes, I'm like, what does that mean? And then my sweet nanny Claudia means something, a whole world, right? It can mean anything. It can be no, it's not going to happen. I mean, yes, he did, but it's kind of weird. So I look at she sends me a photograph. This is what she sends me. And if this doesn't summarize Texas in a minute, put the photo up, Najaf, what they did to the crib. I mean, so that's the kid's crib, the normal one, and they just ripped off the front.
Oh, so they didn't even unpack the toddler bed. They just
here's what happens
fucked up
when
the crib.
Yeah, it's great because when I don't see it fucked up. I think it's a wonderful solution actually because the screws weren't with the toddler bed. We moved, but of course the movers don't put the right screws, and so instead of going, well, I got to go get the screws, it's going to be another week. The guy was like, yeah, let me just get her done, and that's the solution. And I think it's brilliant. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is better. Now he gets to keep his crib. But anyway, so we ripped off the front part, but now it's just been hell because every night he gets up at midnight. He comes to our room. He wants to sleep with us. I take him back down. It takes until 3 a.m. He finally falls asleep. I go back to my bed and then he's up again at 4 a.m. And it's like, I don't know what to do. So we put a baby gate up on his door so that now the room becomes a crib. That's the theory, right? Like, okay, so if you make the room the crib and then now he's safe because you don't want your 3-year-old running around the house in the middle of the night. Like I've heard stories of kids running outside into the streets at 3 a.m. You don't want the kid like pulling down bookshelves on themselves, which happens. So we put the baby gate up yesterday. I called Jacob again, come back. This fool climbed over a 36-inch baby gate. Juju, just over and out, bro. And it was like fast. It was so fast.
You saw him do it? It was while everyone was still awake?
So I can't get down there because my scoot can't get over stuff. So Tom was in the playroom, which is next to Julian's bedroom. And he's saying goodnight to Ellis. And then Julian just pops up and over, I guess, and is like, hey, Dad. And he goes and the gate is still intact. So he's clearly climbed over it. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. So I'm just at a loss now. And last night we threatened you have to put like a door handle thing, a safety thing so that the kid can't open the door handle. We tried that and it terrified him, freaked him out to the point where he stayed in bed under threat of us closing the door. So that's working so far. But if any of you out there have recommendations here, dude, I've got a climber. He is relentless and he has kept us up for days. I mean, this is like day 6 now.
Ooh.
Have you ever had an acne breakout come at the worst possible time? I know I have. I mean, first of all, is there a good time to have a breakout? No. I remember in 7th grade, I had a pimple right on the tip of my nose and I was so embarrassed. I wish I had Apostrophe back then. Apostrophe is the sponsor of this episode. Apostrophe is a prescription skincare company that offers science-backed oral and topical medications that are clinically proven to help clear acne. Apostrophe connects you with a board-certified dermatologist who will create a unique, personalized treatment plan that is perfectly suited just for you. Okay. We have a special deal for our audience. Save $15 off your first visit with a board-certified dermatologist at apostrophe.com/WMMA when you use our code WMMA. This code is only available to our listeners. To get started, just go to apostrophe.com/WMMA and click begin visit. Then use our code WMMA to sign up and you'll get $15 off your dermatology visit. That's apostrophe.com/WMMA and use that code WMMA to get your dermatology visit and save $15. And we thank Apostrophe for sponsoring this podcast. Hello Fresh. I love Hello Fresh. It really takes the stress out of meal planning and helps you enjoy cooking recipes with your kids, with your spouse, with your roommates, with whomever. And it's easy. These meals, you can make them in about 30 minutes or less. Try HelloFresh's quick and easy meals, 15 to 20-minute dinners, breakfast on the go, and more easy options, perfect for your busy lifestyle. And here's what I love too. Everything is so fresh, so delicious. The instructions are easy to follow, and the variety is unbeatable. I mean, I've been eating stuff from HelloFresh I would never ever make on my own. I love their enchiladas. That one is my favorite. So go to HelloFresh.com/WMMA14 and use code WMMA14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. Again, that's HelloFresh.com/WMMA14 and use code WMMA14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Okay, we're back. So you were saying that we clicked off for a minute, and you had some stupid ideas for me to keep my child from coming into my bed.
While you were doing that thing on the side, a bevy of stupid ideas have come in.
Let's hear it, non-parent single guys. Let's hear all your cool ideas.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my idea. I don't know if other guys in the room here, but Ennie also has an idea that I'm going to share on his behalf. So
oh my God, I love that you guys do this. Okay.
So I'm going to pull up the picture first so everyone can see what we're talking about. Okay, so there's already a wall of this crib missing, right?
Yes.
And you already have that baby gate on the door, right?
Yes.
So here's what we do, baby.
Okay.
We put that crib wall right back from whence it came.
Okay.
So the crib is now there, and then the baby gate now becomes a nice little roof. And then you zip tie that up.
No.
Yeah. And then
I think that's called child abuse. No.
No. It's called crate training. That's not okay? Is that illegal?
I mean, you're putting your kid in a cage. I'm pretty sure there's some legal issues there. That's child abuse, guys.
Is it?
But
what if you put like a little like they shit in buckets, right? What if you put a bucket in there with them?
They shit in buckets, right? No. Is that how you were raised? You shit in buckets?
I mean, I don't remember shitting in a bucket, but I don't have a fear of buckets, so I don't know.
No.
Now, okay.
I think that would traumatize him severely. I think Chris Larson, you're sane. Well, what do you think?
I would not suggest putting your child in a cage.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Thanks. The voice of reason.
So then, so now the question is, which of these dumb ideas do you sign off on more? My dumb idea of caging your child, or this super cool idea that Ennie came up with, and I think I'm reading this correctly. You set up an electronic fence perimeter in your kid's room, and then you put a shock collar, so whenever he leaves the room, he just gets shocked to shit, and then he knows not to leave the room.
Well, hey, okay, I'll tell you what.
Which one of these is more illegal?
They're both inhumane as shit, but effective, absolutely. Now, the problem is, so I did it with Bitsy. She has a running away issue, and we did the electric fence, and it works really well. So if I had to choose between your two dumb ideas, electric fence all the way.
Hey, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, baby.
But then you have to put a dog collar on the baby, and that's a problem. Because other parents some other people will see it and be like, "What's it? Yeah. Is that a shock collar on your toddler?" And you're like, "Yeah, it's fine."
No. You just put a cross on it. And you're like, no. You just got baptized. We're Catholic.
Oh my god. You guys are so. Okay, you guys are officially TikTok. This is ridiculous. I love you all. Any more suggestions?
Zolo, Chris, do you guys have any dumb ideas?
You could try a bigger gate, a taller gate that you can't climb over.
I was thinking that, and then Tom was like, "Yeah, but he's just gonna find a way to climb over that,
unless you put barbed wire over the top."
That's a good idea, actually. Spikes.
Something that teaches them there's like, yeah, you can climb over this, but you shouldn't.
Why do I like this idea? I actually kind of...
Yeah.
Is there a more humane thing besides barbed wire we could put on top of the gate? It's not a bad inclination. I'm just trying to think of a...
Or maybe just like wooden pegs or something. Like, have you ever stayed in a
Yeah.
shitty apartment complex where they put like weird spike things on
course.
top of the air conditioner so that pigeons can't sit on it?
Yeah, I grew up in one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I live in one of those. You just put those pigeon spikes on top of the. It's better than barbed wire. He's not going to hurt himself. It's just going to be really uncomfortable, and it'll prevent him from doing it.
The thing is that he will hurt himself trying to conquer it.
Right.
You don't realize how
relentless. Yeah.
Yeah, a relentless toddler, they will do by any means necessary. Like, you think that there's no way he can climb over that. I mean, the fence we have, the gate is about to my waist. I'm 5'7", and that fool climbed straight over it. So
then, is this a dumber idea or a smarter idea than the pigeon spikes? Those mouse glue traps, like this.
Oh my God,
his
that's
hands
terrible.
Just get sticky. It's the non-toxic version, so it's not like it'll do anything.
He touches his face, and there's poison all over.
No,
his
it's
face
not
and
poison. It's just sticky. That's the only thing. It's just sticky.
What if I put like ice cream or candy on top of it, and then it'll stop him because he'll just be like, "Oh, candy," and then he'll stop.
No, see, that's doing because then you eat through the
That's
candy,
mad.
and then boom, he's on the other side.
Like, I am so severely at a loss here. I
think we're
Oh,
close
God.
though. Like, I think we need to put this one back in the oven and figure out and fine tune
Okay.
it a little bit. But I think we're getting close to the answer.
We're getting close. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. This is hillbilly thoughts, but I like this thought because he doesn't like the door closed. That he doesn't sleep with his door shut. So for us to close the door is like panic. He's not about it. And that was the success last night. It was a deterrent because Tom was like, I'm going to put the lock on the door, that door handle that's childproof, and I'm going to put it on there if you don't go in your crib. And that alone was so afraid. He was so afraid of it that it made him stay in his crib. So can we custom build? Either it's remember in your white trash apartments growing up, you know how you have like a see-through metal door with a lock and then your primary door,
Right, like
and
the
you
screen. The screen to keep the flies out. Yeah.
Should I like put a screen door on his bedroom and then lock that so he doesn't feel like, oh my God, I'm locked in, but he is?
I'm not hating this idea. Because what I was gonna just suggest is definitely dumber than what you just said. Because what you just said, I think, was a good. It's actually kind of a good idea.
Okay. Well, what's your dumb idea? Maybe we can work through it.
Maybe we could marry the two ideas.
Yeah.
What was that dumb? Was it in the horse show where they had that door that was cut in half, where there was like it was one door, but you could open the
Mr.
top?
Ed.
I nailed it.
I was thinking that.
Homie, give him a Mr. Ed door. Give him a Mr. Ed door and just lock the bottom.
Homie, but here's the problem is that the Mr. Ed door that you're talking about is about as high as the baby gate that he's already conquered.
Not the custom Mr. Ed door you're going to have made. It's going to be a little higher.
Uh-huh.
And then the doorknob is going to be like at adult level. So he can like you don't have to put that really crazy thing that makes him afraid.
I like this.
It's just out of reach.
This. So it's either the ghetto ass metal door that we all grew up.
Yeah.
Who this? You know, and like the Jehovah's Witness comes up to your door and you've got that shit locked, your metal gate, and you're like, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. I don't know you. Get out.
Or like a classy custom half door, which is going to take fucking 3 months to get here.
A classy Mr. Ed door. And then to cover your bases, just smother the top in the mouse glue, in non-toxic mouse glue, just in case.
Larson, you're shaking your head. What's the problem with our logic? I like this logic.
I mean, I object to the mouse glue at the top. That seems like a bit of overkill.
But everything else is fine?
It just sounds stupid. I don't know. I'm having a hard time coming up with a moral objection to it.
There we go. Well, look, Chris, what we've learned, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. So I actually, it's a compliment that you're saying that it's stupid because you're not saying that it doesn't work.
Fair enough.
Oh, wow. Is that a green light?
We just
got his blessing.
We're getting the Mr. Ed horror store, Christina.
And bonus to the Mr. Ed horror store is that it's fun for the kids. They might actually enjoy it.
Okay.
Here's what I'm caveat to the Mr. Ed horror story though, because we did have a blackout 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing was that Ellis is old enough. He can get himself, like he has a normal bed. So he could come upstairs and he had his flashlight so I don't want the kid to be locked in if there's an emergency. There should be a latch on the outside that like Ellis can open and let his brother out if there's some kind of an emergency and they need to run out. So that's the thought I'm thinking.
But I mean,
like,
if there's an emergency, though, I mean, I know you as a mother, you're running to their room first. I don't think you need to depend on Alice for
meat
scooting
stick
to her room.
can't
Oh,
run.
you mean, look, homie, we're not getting this Mr. Ed door in the next, 4 to 6 weeks. I think you got a little bit more healing to do before they could do that, right?
Well, I'm gonna put in the order today for my Mr. Ed door. It's gonna take a while, and then
So
I mean,
figure
Tom's
out-
gonna think I'm crazy.
Figure out how. Not us.
Not us. Yeah,
we
thank
think
you.
you're smart as shit.
Genius. Well, I've already kind of brought it up, and Tom's like, "That's retarded." I'm like, okay, well, do you want to sleep at night? Do you want to sleep at night? Do you want to wear your Halston sunglasses because you've got dark circles under your eyes, sir?
Now, and he just texted me because he is in the other room listening to all this. I don't know how many
Yeah.
of these words I'm allowed to say, but I'll do my
Sure.
best.
Just saying.
Another idea, and this is Annie saying this.
Okay.
bring
Is there
me-
N word in there?
There is. Bring me to your house, and I'll just stay in the hallway overnight, sitting in a chair. When
Great.
Lil Boy comes out, I'm gonna say, "What's up, Lil Buddy?" I'm the
That's not what it says.
I know.
Is that what it says?
What's-
What does it really say?
Uh,
Say it.
What's up, little buddy? I'm the hall monster. You better get back in that room.
I'm like, and I tell you, I was considering that as well. It's called the hall monitor. And
Yep.
you have someone, and see, that's kind of what Tom had to be hall monitor last night, but it's exhausting. Okay, Annie, I see you. I kind of like this idea. Oh, hall monitor, eh? Not a bad idea. And then I sleep and somebody just like runs interference. Like, no, because I tried running interference myself for the last 5 days and it's exhausting. I can't do it anymore.
And he says he'll do it for cheap. He loves scaring children.
Okay. That's so funny. Annie the hall monster. Do you know how traumatized my kid will be after that? He's
Oh.
like, "Oh."
This is going to imprint on them for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely going to
Yeah.
be racist after that.
Oh.
Oh, good. I could hear Annie laughing in the other room.
Jeez, guys.
These are all
You guys
great
don't think
ideas. Christina, we're solving all your problems. What else you got?
I agree. I'm open to I'm open to solutions. I'm open. All right, I'll consider this, but I don't want to make him racist. That's true. He might start blaming.
Right. No, yeah, let's just stick to the
Everybody.
Mr. Ed horror store. I feel like that's the safest route right now.
Okay. Oh my god.
Or cage him in the crib. Whichever one of those you're most comfortable with.
Can I custom build a baby gate that's just twice as tall? Like whatever. I'm
Well,
just gonna
yeah.
have to fucking-
Yeah, you just get
Yeah.
2 baby gates and you zip tie them together.
But here's the deal, man. That little fool can climb. He's just gonna fucking climb. Because once he's figured out how to get over that hurdle, he's just gonna figure out.
Not if you line
And
them
'cause-
with if you line them with pigeon spikes, he won't be able to climb.
Oh my. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, let's do. I gotta move on. I'm losing my mind. I'm already sleep deprived. Let's do some follow up voicemails. Do we have those?
Ooh, we do.
Oh.
All right, here's the first one.
Name that tune. Think I wanna know ya.
No,
know ya.
yeah. Da, na,
You know
na,
that
na,
song?
na. Junk love. Yeah, more stay in the time, right?
Yeah. I pledge allegiance to the time. Okay, let's go.
All right, here's
Follow-ups,
the first follow-up.
Mofos.
Hi, Mommy Chrissy. Just wanted to tell you about the thing that me and my wife do whenever we eat each other's asses. We both love it. We use flavored lube. Now, that might make it more easier for you to eat Tom's Scrum. We affectionately refer to it as strawberry pancake time because we have strawberry lube and maple syrup loop, and it makes scrum looking so much more fun. Try it out. Love you, Mommy. Bye.
Christina, the look on your face really has me worried because, I mean, can scrum eating be more appealing than eating pancakes?
Next voicemail. I'm so upset. Like, you
What
guys,
are you
I'm on a
objecting to
scrum.
over here?
Can I tell you something? I feel like Meat Stick has bought me a 6-week hiatus from Scrum Talk. I mean, I'm recovering from a massive injury, guys.
Uh-huh.
And I Scrum is like, it's like the last thing on my mind. In between my toddler not sleeping, I can't even think about Scrum licks. Tom's lucky that he gets it in my crippled state right now.
Uh-huh. You know what?
Okay, next one. I don't want to talk about it. I'm so upset.
Excuses.
But
I'm just hearing
why
excuses.
camouflage the taste of Scrum?
I don't know.
Like,
Why do vegans eat vegetarian chicken nuggets? It's because it reminds them of something that they like.
Oh, have you ever used those things, those flavored things on genitals or buttholes?
I don't
Have you
need
used
to.
them?
I don't mind the taste.
That's right. You bring your lunch home in a Febreze trash bag. Not a lot bothers you.
That's true. I could saddle up and just is this my dinner tonight? Nom 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 nom.
Okay, next follow up. Let's go to the next. This is disgusting. God.
Hey, Mommy. Okay, listening to episode 101, and I heard that girl talking about how she doesn't shave her armpits. No, that's just, and she trims them? I'm sorry, with what? Like, she just trims them? That's it? I can't. That's disgusting. Shave your armpits, girls. Do something that is not cute. Bye.
Bye. Hey,
love this
different
girl.
strokes. Yeah, different strokes for different folks, And I was talking to a young woman the other day, and she said that she feels the opposite pressure now, that she feels shamed for shaving her armpits and her
who?
legs.
From who?
The younger peeps are now like, it's the patriarchy, blah, blah. You shouldn't have to shave. All this stuff. So I don't fucking know.
But don't we come from a generation where all kids are idiots and they don't know what they're talking about? Like, get 10 to 20 more years of life experience under your belt and we'll see what you have to say.
I don't know.
Hold on,
sometimes
Christina.
young people say stuff that makes sense, though.
Okay,
hold on.
Are you letting your pits grow free now?
Never. Well, I mean, I don't shower as much now because of my injury. So, like, there have been, I've had 4-day growth where I'm like, look, Tom, I'm growing it out for you. But it's so gnarly. Okay, but let me, apropos this discussion, I
Sure.
have a follow-up, an email. It says, hello, all the genes. I just listened to the most recent episode. I'm completely floored by the fact none of the women in your life, my lovely Christina, or any other listeners apparently have heard of a goddamn bikini trimmer. I have had several different types since the 90s. This is not a new thing. Get close as you like to the puss without a nick or a cut. Is this some kind of Pajitsky effect thing? Get a motherfucking bikini trimmer, bitches. Soft and smooth, no risk. All the sign-off things, Brooke. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds...
So that's really exciting to me.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Get your pea trimmer on.
Yeah, that way you don't need to get like a razor close to the...
Bitsy likes this
To
idea.
the
She
loose
likes
meat
this
parts.
idea. Loose meats. Okay, let's do another voicemail. What is it, Schnitzel? You tell him. You tell him. She's the house manager. Oh, good. Yeah.
All right, here is another follow-up.
Okay.
What's up, Mommy C? This is Bree from Ohio. I was just walking out of my yoga class, and the girl at the front desk was doing something weird with the back of her shirt, and she said, I'm not digging in my butt. My waist trainer came undone. And this girl's like 21. So not only are these girls out here on the dating app eating scrum, now they're wearing waist trainers. What the actual fuck is going on right now? What are these girls doing with their lives? I just thought you needed to know that there's just girls wearing waist trainers at 10:50 on a Tuesday working at the yoga studio. I'm not sure what's going on, but you better get your ass healed up. I don't care if it's in a wheelchair. You better get to Columbus in August. See you later.
You bet I'm coming up in August. So a waist trainer, I think what I'm hearing is it's basically a corset Will you Google it, Night of, so I'm not talking out of
No, yeah,
school
I've
here?
never heard of this stuff.
So this is I think a trend where you try to get your waist to be more of an hourglass, if I'm not mistaken. It's listen,
Oh
these
my
have been
God.
around
People
for
are wearing this to
centuries.
yoga class?
Right. So a lot of times women wear these after giving birth. It helps you get it pushes your organs in a little sooner is what they say. I tried doing this after my first baby and I wanted to die. It's just too tight. But listen, women have been doing this since the Victorian era, wearing corsets, trying to make their waistlines look smaller. It's not new, but yeah, different strokes, man. I don't personally dig it. I don't care. But Spanx are a better solution.
Oh, look, they make them for dudes, too.
Nuh-uh. Let's see.
I guess for after they take gigantic shits, it's a way to.
No, I'll tell you. I will tell you. So there's a secret in the TV world. One time there was a television host I was working with, and he would wear one of these under his shirt. So it's like male Spanx. A lot of the TV guys wear this stuff so that they look thinner.
Huh.
Yeah. But I agree. I mean, heck, we don't have to do all this stuff for dudes. I think you guys are just getting too much of the good stuff,
Too much of the
Time
good
to go back.
stuff?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
too much work for men. Too much work.
Yeah, we're
know,
good on all that shit.
Waxing your Vive and all that. This summer, get the most out of your travels abroad by learning the language of your destination with Babbel, the #1 selling language learning app. From ordering in restaurants or asking for directions to gaining a deeper understanding of the culture, Babbel makes the whole process of learning a new language addictively fun and easy. I use Babbel when I know I have 15 minutes of time. I'm learning Spanish right now because my husband speaks Spanish and I love to be able to converse with him. And it's just so easy. It's so intuitive the way they teach you. It's conversational. So you'll learn how to say things that you're going to say in everyday life. It's not like those boring grammar lessons you had in high school. You just had to memorize and memorize. Babbel makes it really, really intuitive and fun. Right now, when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free. That's 6 months for the price of 3. Just go to Babbel.com and use promo code WMMA. That's BABBL.com, code WMMA, for an extra 3 months of free. Okay, let's go. Another follow-up. Go ahead.
Hi, Mommy. I just paused your most recent episode of the podcast to call you. Maybe I am just talked because I didn't ever remember hearing the discussion of the twin peeners. I lost my virginity to a twin and then later slept with his brother. 2 completely different peens. You bet I'm coming up in May. Thanks.
Bow, 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 bow.
That is an exclusive. Wow. First of all, the luck there, being able to bang a brother and the twin in one lifetime. I mean, stunning luck.
This is possibly one of the coolest WMMA listeners ever.
Wow, mystery solved. So their peeners are different sizes. Who knew?
Huh.
Have you ever banged twins? Anybody in the booth?
No. Guys? No, we have not.
One would wonder if the vages are similar, but wow, good to know. Okay. Wow, that was really, I'm blown away. I had no idea. I've never banged siblings. Have you banged even siblings before?
No, that whole thing has always been a little taboo for me. It feels a little weird.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not interested at all in that lane.
I don't know why. I mean, this is probably something I should talk in therapy, but like if I've been with someone and then they know someone else that I know, I'm like, "Oh my god, that person's going to know how I bang," and I don't know why that can't get out there.
Oh, are you ashamed of how you
No,
bang?
I bang fine. It's just someone knowing stuff about me that I'm not telling them specifically freaks me out.
Yeah. Well, you've got kind of a conundrum because you are on a big podcast where people know a lot.
No, yeah, and I
about
just said that on the podcast too. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense right now.
Although now that I think about it, banging twins would kind of be rad because like if you like one guy, imagine having 2. two of the same dude. That would be kind of rad. Now that I think about it, it's the Doublemint twins. Do you remember Wrigley's chewing gum? There was something pornographic and brilliant about that campaign. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Wrigley's Doublemint gum. That was the campaign. And it was always like two hot blondes skipping along, holding hands. And that was the innuendo, is that you could bang both of these, right? There was a sexual innuendo to the gum.
Yeah.
Would you Google it? Wrigley's gum. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Oh my God. Now that I realize that, my mind is just blown. It was basically, yeah. Yeah, twins. Fuck twins. It's bang twins. Yeah.
The dudes
and now
are
the
just
twin
amazed.
yeah. But those chicks are kind of dogs. But double fun. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
These guys are like, yeah, we'll fuck you at the same time.
Yeah. Now, see, that's interesting because they figured out later, I think, because those two female twins were a bit asexual. They were dressed like lesbian tennis players there.
A little
with the green
androgynous there, yeah.
sweater vests, not cute. But then the two hot guys came up, the two Chads, in their short shorts. And they were like, hey, is this the hotter version? Here we go. Now they're getting cuter. Oh.
This is the exact same concept, though.
Right. But they just realized that it's about sex.
Hey, we could fuck them both at the same time together.
There it is. Even the sea otters, there's two of those.
Hey,
we're all going to have sex.
We're twins. You're twins. You got gum. Let's chew gum and fuck, dude.
No. We'll chew gum and then come. That's all it is. Chewing gum and coming.
Yeah,
twins.
cum gum.
Yeah, cum gum. I mean, and they did get more and more racy as time went on. The Wrigley's spearmint gum. It was brilliant.
Well, yeah, I think Chris Brown does the commercials now, so they're all into the crazy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Double
I
your
had some
pleasure,
other
double your
topics.
fun.
Man, I got to tell you, did you guys know Red Table Talk won an Emmy?
Was it the episode where Jada said she was cheating on Will?
No, that was good.
No,
that's when they had an entanglement. That's what she said. She goes, I was in an entanglement with another man. But man, I got to tell you, if you guys aren't watching Red Table Talk, you're missing out because that is probably the most engaging show. It's on Facebook. It's not even a television show. And they have so much more creative freedom. And that family has so many feelings. I can't handle the feelings. I get embarrassed watching it. Like every time they talk, it's so great. Like Willow, who's like 12 years old, she's adorable, she's cute. But everything every sentence, Jada will be like, I struggled this morning to make a bowel movement. And then Willow will go, yes. And then Gammy goes, yes, you struggled. Let's talk about that struggle. And then Willow will be like, the other night there was a harvest moon. Yes, a harvest moon. And I was so full of inspiration from the harvest moon. And you're like, what are these fucking bitches talking about? And it's so entertaining. And lately, Jada Pinkett Smith, I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if she converted to Islam or what, but she's now wearing full hijab. She's wearing a headscarf. It is nutty. And I think she went to the Middle East with Will because he was working on a movie or something there. And now she came back and she's full Muslim gear all the time. And I know she mentioned before that she has hair loss issues. So maybe it's like to help with the hair loss. But she looks nutty with this whole Muslim getup.
Are you seeing this?
I can't see that. Is that her? Is she wearing her beige hijab? Yeah.
Oh my God.
And this is how she dresses on Red Table Talk right now.
She's dressing like this version?
Yeah, the one on the left, full hijab. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it makes her look a little younger.
She looks great.
It kind of looks good.
All these women are stunning. Don't get me wrong. Gammy looks better than anybody. Gammy's the grandmother. She looks better than me.
Dude, this look fucks.
She's gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They're sweet people. I do believe they're kind people. I think they care for each other very much. But man, the feelings are so intense on Red Table Talk. I can't even. I can't. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Now, hearing you bring this up is actually it's stirring up all sorts of emotions into me right now.
Yeah.
One is how the
That's
fuck
what it does.
how could a Facebook show get an Emmy?
It just did.
And then here's my second follow-up question: where the fuck is our Emmy? Not even a nomination? What's going on?
I know.
Here?
I'm devastated too. Are there not podcast Emmys?
I mean, apparently there's fucking Facebook Watch Emmys. I don't even understand how this happens.
This is bullshit.
It's not real TV, is it?
Bullshit. And let me tell you something. More people tune in to the programs on YMH Studios than most TV shows out there. And let me tell you, I've been on TV now, HBO Max, Showtime. Half the shit that's up there is unwatchable. Every single show is like a transgender, multiracial wheelchair woman has now come back from a coma and is depressed or something. And you're like, who the fuck wants to watch this? I don't want to watch this. I want to see Doublemint twins with their tits jiggling, getting effed by the guys in khaki shorts. I want uplifting. Don't bum me out with this stuff.
I want to see twins fucking.
Yeah. Just entertain me, guys. Entertain me. Who is watching this stuff? Nobody. God damn it. So
we have to get an Emmy.
Okay.
We need to figure out how to solve this problem.
Yeah.
This is
there
actually legit upsetting me, I think.
How do we not get an Emmy? Our hard-hitting
Not even
shows?
a nomination. Oh, maybe we just need to make like an Emmy episode where we check all the boxes that are like, I don't know. So someone that caters to every minority group. I mean, we already got a couple J's in here and stuff, and we have some cripples now too. Like we have a little bit of everything in here.
There you go. A little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything.
Shit. Oh, by the way, I've got a beef with Whitney Cummings. Okay, Tom was on Whitney's show a while back. Good for you. And Whitney goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Tom, but you're hot. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry, Christina, but Tom's hot." Yeah. No duh, bitch. Okay. Listen, y'all been sleeping on Tom Segura for years. I knew he was hot when he was 23, fresh out of the South when he first landed in LA. I knew he was hot when he was sleeping on a mattress on the floor, using shampoo on his crotch. He was hot AF back then. Y'all are late.
Wait.
You're sleeping.
What was he doing with shampoo?
He didn't have soap in his shower. He would just use shampoo on his crotch and on everywhere else. And I took a shower one time in his house and I was like, "What do you use for soap?" And he's like, "Just use a shampoo."
That's grimy.
That was 23-year-old Tom.
That's grimy as shit, dog.
Grimy, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like now that he's all famous, she's like, "Oh, he's hot." Yeah, bitch. That's what fame does. Makes you hotter.
Well,
but I loved him back then.
I will do everything in my power to block her from getting a podcast Emmy.
No, I love Whitney. She's just finally stepping on board. Bitch, I know. Damn. She's finally coming around. All right. Oh, let me do some mom hacks. Hold on. Do we have any mom hack audio calls? Voicemails? Mom hacks.
We sure do.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, we got one mom hack voicemail.
Hi, mommies. I have a mom hack that is a follow-up to a Pajitsky effect from episode 101. Cutting hair ties out of your hair instead of ripping your hair out by the root every time you remove a ponytail. My hack is using a seam ripper that you use for sewing. I have 2 little girls with a lot of hair, and taking hair ties out without this hack is a nightmare. You can simply slip the seam ripper under that 1-cent hairband and pop. You have perfect tear-free hairdo removal. The best part is a seam ripper costs about $2, so buy 5 so you always have one on hand. Keep them high and tight, mommies. I love you. You bet I'm coming up in May.
Smart. Good
Interesting.
job. I like that one. Oh, that's my kids coming home from summer camp. They like to ring the doorbell over and over and over again.
Seam ripper.
A seam ripper, as opposed to trying to jam scissors into your kid's head to cut out their ponytail holder. That's a good one.
Oh.
Here's a first day of school pic hack. I staged my first day of school pictures for my 4 daughters. I take them anywhere from a day to a week before school actually starts. We take our time, get ready with their special outfit, backpack, etc. No one has time for that early morning bullshit, and definitely not when you have kids in different grades going to multiple schools. Shh, Schnitzel, quiet. It makes a stressful morning just a bit more bearable, and tell everyone to try it. Hope you're feeling okay, Christine. Yeah, that's a really smart idea, because a lot of times people take first day of school pics and you're just so much in a hurry and you're stressed out and you're too excited. Why not do it a week in advance? That's a really, really, really good idea. Here's another one. My 5-year-old stepson would always pull off the bathroom hand towel after he brushed his teeth or washed his hands and never put it back. So instead of picking it up from the sink every time, I installed a 3M hook on the side of the sink drawer. So now he has his own special towel and hook. He puts it back every time. Keep him high and tight. You're like, hi, my son's just came home from summer camp. Here comes Ellis. He's going to pish in my toilet. How was summer camp, champ? He's so cute.
Sounds like it was a good day at summer camp.
It's a good day. He's fucking tired. It's good. Tires him out. Let's do. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
He pees like a horse. Let's do some Pajitsky effects. I always love those. Those are my favorites. Did I have a lot of water today, or did you? Need so much water. You had 80,000 cups of water. Yeah. Good, buddy. You want to put your pants back on? Can't run around naked, remember? I love you. Okay, listen, Mom's got to finish doing her job, and then I'll come out and have lunch with you, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and do some Pajitsky effects. I do love those so much. Those really make my life.
One right now.
Hi, mommies. I had a Pajitsky effect today. My fiance and I, we would complain about the trash cans smelling really bad because we would throw empty meat packs and old food and old fruits and shit in there. And then I realized, you dum-dum, you have a fucking dumpster literally across the street from your front door because you live in a fucking townhouse community. You can just take the shit straight to the dumpster and let it rot outside so you don't have to smell it. Yep. I got plenty more dum-dum moments, but that was just one off the top of my head. All right. Bye, Mommy.
Oh, that's smart. You can just take the trash directly to the source.
Right. If trash smells your house, you could take the trash out of your house.
Yeah. That is helpful.
I remember thinking about that recently, and like whenever I cook like any seafood or meat stuff, you just always take the trash out after that dinner, and then you're good.
Yeah, no, that's good. You just take it to the dumpster.
Yeah.
This one I really liked. I just had a Pajitsky effect yesterday. I always thought you could only wash your car maybe once a month because you had to wait until it actually needed a good washing. Did you know you can take your car to the car wash anytime? Doesn't matter if you were there the day before. You can take it in as soon as it's dirty because car washes aren't expensive, especially the ones with the free vacuums. It's very exciting. I've always waited until my car was a disaster, and now I go once a week. Kirsten. Yeah.
That's
Don't
solid.
have to wait.
That's how I treat my haircuts.
Yeah. Just whenever you feel like you need to do that, you just do that.
Right.
It's so fucking funny. All right. Do you have another voicemail?
Yeah, we got some more voicemail for you.
Love it.
Hi, Mommy. My name is Madeline, and although I'm not an actual mom, I am a dog mom, so I have a Pajitsky effect for you. So whenever I make pasta, instead of just setting a timer to know when it's done, I always just taste it to see when it's ready, right? To see if it's too hard or not. And recently I was cooking with my roommate, and every time I would take the pasta out, I would burn my fingers because it's straight out of boiling hot water. And then she showed me that you can just run some pasta with your spatula underneath some cold water, and then you won't burn your fingers or your mouth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I don't have to burn my fingers in my mouth anymore. Thanks, Mom. Keep them high and tight.
That's a good one.
I do that too, where I just blazing hot.
Yeah,
because I make macaroni and cheese every day for my kids.
Yeah, you burn the shit out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You do this smooth. You're like trying to get like air into your mouth to cool it down.
I know. You know, I forget where I saw this one, but you know when the water is too hot, like your sink water, I mean, and you want to wash your hands in it or you want to take a shower in it, and like you keep running your hand through it. Like I feel like doing that cools it down, even though it doesn't. You know, like in your head, you're like, this will cool it down faster. Like you keep touching it.
Yeah, I've never connected those dots. You think it cools it? Maybe changing the knob in the direction of less hot.
Yeah, like I do that, but then I constantly check it, like check, 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 so that I know like I'm doing something, even though I'm doing nothing.
No. You are doing something. You're checking the temperature to see if it's safe. Because if you just do it real quickly, you know, you'd be like, and now it's safe to put my hand on it.
Right. But in my dumb brain, my doing that brings the temperature there faster, you know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Here's a good one. This one took me well into my 20s to grasp. I live alone, and every night I would wake up at around 3 a.m., get up, walk all the way into my kitchen, and refill my water cup using my Brita filter. After about 3 years of doing this, it one day dawned on me that I could just bring the Brita into my room where I could pour myself a glass of water without having to stand up and clear the entire house. I live alone. Who was I leaving it there for? Now I'm hydrated and rested. Keep it high and tight, Nicole. Yeah, you can just bring the water to you.
That's a varsity level move right there.
What are you, spoiled? I know. That is amazing. I just had this epiphany with this accident that, you know, every night I have to sit down on my bed to get dressed and undressed, and I would take off my day clothes and just throw them on the floor. And then it gets piled up. Yeah. Yeah, and then it gets all my underwear, everything next to my bed, and I was like, "Oh, I could put a laundry basket next to my bed, and then then it goes in there."
There you go. No, yeah. That's too. Actually, I think I realized really late in life, like within the last 2 years,
stupid,
that when you take clothes off, it's just like, oh, it should just go straight into a hamper. It doesn't need to make a pit stop on the floor first.
It took me a long time to figure that one out. Embarrassingly.
Yeah. No. Hey, I get it. I get it.
Oh, good. It's horrible. Okay.
All right. We got. You ready for one more Pajitsky effect, and we'll wrap it up?
Yes, I love these. It's my favorite.
Hey, meow,
thing
mommy. Calling from my wireless headphones. I have a Pajitsky effect for you. When washing your face, get ready for it. You can wash your face and wipe it off with a washcloth. Wring it out. Do it again. No drip.
What?
Thanks, mommy. You better believe I'm watching you on YouTube.
Whoa.
What? You can wash your face with a washcloth, wring it out, and then do it again?
Well, I think she's saying to dry her face with the one that she just washed her face with. Am I reading that right?
First of all, washcloth. What's that? That is some bougie shit that I don't use a washcloth. Do you use a washcloth?
Homie, I don't wash my face. When I shampoo my hair, whatever drips down onto my face that's what that's doing.
Why do guys not wash their face? Like, you guys have skin too. Chris Larson, do you wash your face with a product?
Not with a product. I just rinse water over it repeatedly until it feels clean. But also washcloth, that's not bougie at all.
Oh.
I have a washcloth. I'm a disgusting man.
A washcloth. What's the utility? Because this is my washcloth. This hand right here. I just put the soap on it and I do stuff. Is it so that you don't have to touch your own stuff? Is that what the washcloth is?
Well, to be fair, I use a washcloth like a poor person to wash my body when I'm in the shower. So instead of like using a loofah, I use a washcloth, or some people call it a rag.
Loofah?
Yeah, people who use loofahs or whatever. They rub the soap on it and then they rub their body with it.
Do you have one of those shower
rag on a
gloves?
stick.
Do you have a shower glove?
I don't have a shower glove.
Oh, that's too much?
That's weird.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God. You guys, speaking of, Nakia told me to use shower gel. Have you used shower gel?
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to learn. Like, it's... What's up with soap? Why is soap bad? Can we not use soap anymore?
So here's the deal, man, is that I was using soap. And she's like, oh, you're using soap? Why are you doing that? You're drying out your skin. And I go, but this is all I know is soap. She goes, no, get a shower gel. It'll leave your skin much softer. It's gentler. I go, you got to be shitting me. So I found a nice smelling one that I like at Bath and Body Works. And now I'm living this whole new shower gel life I didn't even know existed. It feels too luxurious. It does. It's very luxurious. But here's the thing. I don't like it on my meow or my beehole because I feel like it's not a real clean. So I will still use soap on my genitals and on my asshole and on my armpits because I feel like that's the real cleaning. And then the gel goes on the rest of my body.
No. Then you don't need the gel. Because if you only trust the soap to clean the parts that are dirty, you should only trust soap to clean the other parts too.
Gosh, I'm just trying to ease into this gel life at my own pace. Baby steps, Nadav. Baby steps. Baby steps. Who just goes into gel life? You can't just go straight into gel life.
Well, it's always confused me. Like whenever you go into a hotel, there's like there's the spritz for the shampoo, the spritz for the conditioner, and then the spritz for the shower gel.
I know. I don't like those fucking pumping stitches.
No, yeah, I always bring my own soap when I travel because I'm a bar soap kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a bar soap kind of lady too.
Yes.
What do you mean? So you travel with it?
Yeah, I bring a fresh bar of Irish Spring with me, and then I discard it when I leave. Like I don't bring that shit from place to place with me, but it's if I stay in one hotel, this bar of soap is staying with me at that hotel. Same with toilet paper.
My mother used to buy Irish Spring. I wonder if that's an immigrant thing too. Aquafresh toothpaste and Irish Spring soap are my two staples of my immigrant childhood.
Bro. I think those were mine.
Aquafresh?
No. We were Crest. We were a Crest family, but we were Irish Springs.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll give it a whirl. I just feel like I do deserve a gel. I feel like I'm in my heart a gel person. And I feel like Nakia knows better than I do on this subject.
You don't want a gel.
But she's telling me that it's superior to soap. Chris Larson, is a gel superior to soap?
I don't use shower gel either, so I wouldn't know. It sounds fancier than soap.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like Nakia is about that life. Like she's more normal and she gets that like what's nicer,
Christina, maybe you could run a test for us over the next week between this episode and next episode.
Okay.
No more
soap think I'm gonna...
for 7 days. And you're just using shower gel on the parts that you're afraid to use shower gel on. And then you tell us if it's just like, oh yeah, like no smell is lingering. It's working the way as Nakia advertised.
Okay, I'm ready to take on this challenge. I'll do it.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm afraid also.
Would you switch your would you try a gel life with me? You want to try?
I'll follow you wherever you go. Sure, I'll pick up
Really?
some shower gel on the way home.
Okay, like what kind? Like
Yeah, I don't even know where to start with this shit. What does Nakia recommend?
I know she's fancy. You know what? Maybe like what's that men's brand? The
I don't know. I always buy a 3-in-1 thing at Costco or something. Is there
like Brute or something? I don't know. There's got to be a men's brand. There's got to be an Irish Spring gel.
Ooh, see, that's it. That's how we dip our toes into the shower gel.
Yeah.
We use brands that we trust their soap, and then maybe we could trust their gel also.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So there's another one, this Pajitsky effect, this woman wrote in, and she goes, well, let me see if it's here. She talks about Tupperware. She's like, you can just buy fresh Tupperware. And she goes, when I know I'm having a dinner party, I'll buy new Tupperware. And then everybody gets to take the leftovers home in the new Tupperware. And I look like a real baller. I'm like, oh my God, like that is such a baller move. Like on Thanksgiving, when the person, who's hosting lets you take home leftovers in Tupperware, you're like, whoa, these people are millionaires. Like it's really special.
Right. In your head, when you get it, you're like, this bitch knows I'm not bringing this back.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel like you're pulling one over on them. You're like, sweet, we just got free Tupperware.
It's like, we're coming here every Thanksgiving. We fucking add a piece of Tupperware to our collection every year now.
Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. All right. I got to go. My kids just came home from summer camp. I got to figure out a way to build a baby cage to keep Julian in. I got to start working on my barn door. Guys, help me out. Where my mom's at? Is it Where My Mom's At podcast or just Where My Mom's At gmail.com?
WhereMyMomsAt gmail.com. And to leave a voicemail, you can call us at 213-375-5184.
Yeah, because mama ain't getting no sleep. So I got to wear my cool Halston like glasses until this shit gets resolved. I don't know what the fuck to do. So help me out, guys. Okay, this has been so much fun. I miss you guys. Chris, I haven't seen your face in a while. I'm glad that you're back here.
Glad to be back. Glad to see you as well.
I love you guys. I love you. I hope to see you soon in person. Guys, I hope to see you on the road. And until next time, stay cool, moms. Bye. Meow, 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 meow.
Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where my mom's